Hey everybody out there in internet land. I'm definitely excited that you took the time to hear about an awesome opportunity. So here's the time to where you get a pencil, a piece of paper, get in a quiet environment and get ready to take notes if possible. So we're going to get right into the opportunity, which is 5LINKS. And most people get involved in the company for a variety of reasons. Most is to spend more time with your family, pay off debt. Most people have children that they want to already have their college paid off for, so they don't start their kids off in debt like we started out in, or give back to the church, and most of all, financial freedom, because we all know how it can get when you're in a traditional job setting. You know, financial freedom is sometimes out of the picture, out of the window. So everybody has multiple reasons of why they partner with 5LINKS. You know, you have to find your own why. And you know, the company is growing at 800% growth. Is absolutely amazing, because when you think about it, in a recession, for anything to be growing at 800% growth has to be amazing. You know, just imagine if your bank account grew at 800% growth. Not only that, but these co-founders, they have over 50 years of experience in the network marketing industry, period. So you already know that they know a thing or two about the industry. So it's just absolutely amazing. But moving right along into the company was founded in 2001. And the reason why I love the company is because it's been debt-free since 2004. So if you know anything about business, you already know in 2011 we've experienced over 800% growth in one of the ugliest recessions known to man. So if you can imagine your bank account growing at 800% growth, you probably first wouldn't be listening to my voice. Second, wouldn't even take the time to listen to an opportunity. But the best thing is, if it's not growing at 800% growth, here's your chance to partner with a winning company. The co-founders have over 50 years of experience in network marketing, building a business, period. So I believe that our leadership is there because they know what they're doing. Anytime you have 50 years of experience in anything, half the time it's safe to say you know what you're doing. And then the company is expanding so much that we got a 50,000 square foot headquarters. You know, and the best thing about that is representatives come first. And what that means is, if you're not getting paid, the company is not growing. Unlike a traditional job setting where the employees are really not getting paid, but the company is still growing. See, they put representatives first. So if we're not happy, guess what? The company's not happy. And I love that about this company. But let's get more into the opportunity itself. But before then, it's very important that we talk about documentation. Because I can talk all day about how great the company is, but it's really important that documentation beats conversation when you're looking into a business that might be for you. So I like to hit on the Inc. 500. Have you ever heard of it? If you have, you already know that it tracks the fastest growing companies in North America. And not only have we been in this publication one time, we've been in it 4 times in a row. The only other company to do that, I think, is Microsoft. So it's definitely a great opportunity when you're up there in the ranks with companies. As far as 500 companies, there's probably 500 companies in your town. But we're talking about the top 500 fastest growing companies in North America, period. Then we also been in other publications like the Success from Home magazine, Your Better Business Bureau, Direct Selling News, all these publications. And I like to hit on the one to the very bottom right, because that's the 2010 edition. Not only are we on the front cover, but they did the whole magazine about us because so many people's having success in this business. So that's a great company. All right, let's get into the company. See, the company was started in 2001, and we've been debt-free since 2004. So if you know anything about business, to be debt-free from 2004 to 2011 is tremendous. Not only is it tremendous, but we're growing at 800% growth in a recession. So just imagine if your bank account grew at 800%, what would you be doing? Would you even be listening right now? Probably not. But since you are, it's important that we tell you that representatives come first. That's why I love most about the company, because in a traditional job environment, It can be a customer sometimes can make you mad and can cause you to lose your job. But in this business, no one can cause you to lose your job, because if we're not getting paid, the company's not growing. So that's why I love the fact that they put representatives first. Not to mention, we own the building in Rochester, New York, that's 50,000 square feet. Not only that, but they're expanding because we're constantly growing. So it's also important that you partner with a company that is growing and not planning on downsizing or resizing, reconstructing, all those fancy terms they come in with of going out of business. You know, that's definitely important when you're looking to partner with a company that is tremendous. Not to mention the co-founders, they have over 50 years of experience, all three of them. So when you're talking about growing and becoming better, they have 50 years of experience in personal development and just network marketing, period. So it's a tremendous opportunity to get involved in when you're looking at the leadership. The leadership is there. So it's great. It's just great. So let's get into the opportunity itself. Let's get into the opportunity. I'm gonna take you through a timeline to where a lot of us missed out on some things. We missed out on some money-making opportunities, but it's okay. We're not gonna talk about that long. In the 1980s, that's when the PC industry exploded. That's when computers was everywhere, but back then they wasn't as affordable as they are now. But a guy named Bill Gates had a vision that not only will everybody one day have a computer, but everybody will need his software. Now, did he win? You got to think about it. If you knew computers would be the size of a cell phone one day, would you have partnered with him back then? Probably not, because your vision will have to be big and clear. But so a lot of people just missed out on that opportunity in the PC industry. In the mid 1980s, that's when the deregulation of long distance happened. A lot of people are laughing at that brick cell phone down there, but that's how a lot of people had to communicate back then. You know, now we have fancy touch screens and all of that. So just imagine if you was in on Sprint when they went from a railroad company into cell phones. No one was invited to that meeting. So none of us got paid when cell phones went digital. Because Sprint used to be Southern Pacific Railroad International Company. They was a railroad company. But even when they seen how big that cell phone came, they knew and they bet everything with it that cell phones is going to be the next wealth trend. Was they correct? Absolutely. So moving right along, since we did not get paid in the deregulation of long distance or when cell phones went digital, let's move into the internet boom. Because in the 1990s, that's when the internet got huge. Most people said they won't even get on the internet. Now, every 90s, that's when the internet really got big. You know, most people said they would never be on the internet, whatever. Now everybody's on the internet. And smart people positioned themselves in the 1990s knowing that the internet was going to do nothing but get bigger and decided to get paid on it. I'll give you a few examples about these companies. Companies like Google, Facebook, they all knew that the internet is the new way to live and decided to position themselves. So now every time someone gets on Google or Facebook, someone gets paid. And we don't know how, but we know someone is getting paid every time we do something that's absolutely free. So is it okay if we can get paid every time someone gets on the internet? What about someone uses their computer? What about if someone uses their cell phone? What if we can get paid for these things? Well, I'm going to show you how. In the 2000s, that's when everything went digital. You know, cable went digital, CDs went digital, iPods came out. You know, everything went digital. Most people download music now, so that eliminated a CD period. You know, that's all we knew when the CDs went, when it went from tapes to CDs. We thought it was it, but now CDs is being eliminated because when things go digital, they never go back. So the thing we have here is VoIP. We have a serious phone service that is routed through the internet that makes calls cheaper. Not only are they cheaper, but you can see the person you're talking to. Because video technology in the 2000s is taking over the world. That's why on your latest smartphones you have FaceTime now. Most people is using Skype now. Video technology is taking over. But the better than that, right now in the 2011s, we have the deregulation of energy. And that's serious because now customers is going to have an option of who they choose to go with. And let me mention this. This industry right here, even though we're already $1 billion industry, this is 10 times the size of telecom. So we just partnered up with Energy, who's already 10 times the size of us. So now you're saying you have telecom and a utility company right here in your face. And that you can almost fit 20 music industries into this one industry. And it's serious because Energy monopolized everybody. But now that it's being broken up and deregulated, people have a choice now. You know, just imagine saving people money on their gas bill, their electricity bill, all of their bills all over the world. You know, you can make a couple of friends. But back to VoIP. See, VoIP cuts the phone service up to 50%. Not only that, but 44 million households by 2013 have to convert to this. It's almost just like when cable went digital. Did we have a choice? Even President Obama, all he could do was postpone the date. But everybody had to get that DT converter box, or they was just watching staticky TV. We didn't have a choice. And we don't have a choice now, so it almost makes sense to get paid on something that has to happen anyway, especially if $11 billion in revenue is going to be created. But the video phone is exclusive. You can only get that through a 5LINX rep. Not only do we market for residential, we do commercial. So if you know a big time business who could probably save some money on their phone lines or upgrade their phone systems, we can actually do that for them and get paid the same way as residential. And there's also Wi-Fi capability. You can take it anywhere with you. All you need is a internet access. And I love it because we own our network. It's almost like we own our own phone system. Just like if you're on any network like a Sprint network or an AT&T network, we own this network. So once you become a business partner, you can actually own the network and monitor all the calls being made through your network. But it doesn't even stop there. The reason why I'm so excited about 5LINX is because every other company in the world decided to partner with us. You know, we're doing so many great things and we're growing so fast that we're now able to market every cell phone through every major provider. It's amazing. All type of companies partnered with us and gave us their flagship product for cheaper. And I love that because me personally, I'm not a salesman. You know, so anytime you have a product that sells itself, for example, who that's listening to my voice right now would love to get a free BlackBerry and does not want to spend $300 in the store? Me. But now since you know a 5LINX rep, they can hook you up with a free cell phone, and now every time you pay your cell phone bill, you get paid. Is that fair? How many people would love to get paid when someone pays their cell phone bill, their home security bill, their high-speed internet bill, their cable bill? You know, all these bills they're paying, gas bill, electricity bill, these is all products and services that we can save customers on. It's just absolutely amazing. And not to mention, we just rolled out merchant services. Now let me hit on that real quick. See, what merchant service is, that's a credit card machine. So now you can save business owners on their monthly expenses on their credit card machines and get paid every single time someone swipes their credit card. It's absolutely amazing. So let's go into the opportunity on how you get paid. I'm going to shift gears here because we're getting into the money. So if you're not listening, you definitely want to listen right now. Because if you want to earn $500 next week or in 2 weeks, this is all you have to do. The company tells you to get 20 customer points. What are customer points? Those are not people. Those are services. So every service I name have a point value. Let's say everything has a point value and you decide to be your own customer. Because doesn't it make sense if you're going to pay a cell phone bill, you might as well pay yourself? So you can upgrade your cell phone. That's 1 point. When you get started with the company, they give you 3 points. You're already at 4. Let's say you watch TV. Perfect. I do too. That's another point. Do you play on the internet? Perfect. That's another point. Let's say you get 20 customer points with you being 12 of your own customers. So that means you only need 8 more customer points. Well, we know everybody uses cell phones. Everybody uses internet. Whatever we have, everybody uses. That's what I love about the company. So you can help a couple friends, family save some money on some bills and earn a quick $500. Now, this is a different $500 because me personally, I used to work a job and it used to take me about 60 hours to make $500. This is a couple phone calls away. You know, everybody uses all those services. And the way you can make an extra $250 is if you personally know someone who's probably overworked, underpaid, you know, someone who's been working 10 years, 5 years and haven't had a growth or a change in their bank account yet. You know, someone like that. Or someone who's business minded and who's trying to be their own boss. If you know two people like that and you help them get paid in this company, which all they have to do is acquire one Global Links customer, you can receive another $250. And that's $750 that can be added to your bank account in less than 30 days if you can do it. So the company will pay you $750, and they even give you a month to do that. If you can get that done in a week or two, like I've known people to do, congratulations. But they even give you a month to do that. So let's move along to the residual income part of things, because this is what makes it a tremendous opportunity. See, it starts with you. It starts with you, and you get your two business partners. Let's say you even get three. But those people are not in business for you because you got to help them to get paid in order for you to get paid. That's why I love it. We got to help each other in order for us to all win. So we help you build a team of three. Next thing we do is we help those three build a team of three. And let's use these boxes as months. Let's use these boxes as months. And let's say by month 6, you have 243 people on your team. Well, let's just be more realistic. That's not going to happen. So let's just say by month 6, you've been working the business good, and you get a team total of 20. And we teach those same 20 people to get the same 20 customers. Why? Because that pays $500, right? And we see at the top that they pay you $4 straight commission, but we're just going to say 50 cents just to make everybody. We don't want to entice anybody to do anything. But if you add all that up, that's 400 customers you're getting paid for, and you only acquired 20. And half of them was your own services. And now that's a $200 residual income amount you'll earn month after month. I know a lot of people are saying, I know he's not excited about $200. But be honest. If you don't have to be honest with me, just be honest with yourself. If your check was missing $200 this Friday, would you be mad? Absolutely. So $200 coming in month after month, whether you like it or not, is a great income, because guess what? People are going to keep paying these bills. Think about it. Who can live without their gas bill? Who can live without their cell phone bill? We're talking about getting paid off of things people use every day, all day, and can't live without and can never stop paying off. So this $200 is going to be in your bank account whether you like it or not. But the best thing about it is if you take the business serious like me and a couple other partners have, you can have a team well over 200. Because everybody in a recession is looking for a way to get paid. Now you have a way to get them. Not only that, but if you add a 0 at the end of that number, you have to add a 0 at the end of this number. And can we all agree a check with a comma in it is a good check? Because every 15th, just imagine receiving $2,000 every month. That can change your car keys. That can change your address. That can even get you an address. So, you know, we're not gonna sit here and entice anybody. We're gonna move right along, because we all know what an extra $2,000 a month residually coming in, and you personally only acquired 20 customer points. Let's keep this simple. So we're gonna get into the weekly income, because residual income can take time. It can take a couple of months for you to build your residual income. Luckily, this company has multiple streams of income. So let's get into more so the weekly money. You come in the company, you get 10 out of those 20 points and 2 business partners, you're already promoted to ET. That's executive trainer. And I love it because the computer promotes you. Unlike corporate America, when you have to have someone who likes you. So you get promoted to ET, and you get to earn up to $25 for everyone who comes in your network, whether you put them in or not. Not only that, but how do you get to ED? You got to help your 2 business partners get promoted to ET in order for you to get promoted. Notice what I said. I said help. You got to help the person you brought in get promoted in order for you to get promoted. So that way no one gets left behind. That's what I love about it. Everyone's successful. And then you have national director on SVP to PSVP, which are great positions. But let's hit on national director for a second. Let's say you're national director and someone comes in your network. Do you realize you just got paid up to $140 for someone just joining this business, and you personally did not even sponsor them? You don't even know their name. Do you have a problem with getting paid in your sleep? Probably not. In SVP and PSVP, that's when the business gets fun. That's when it gets absolutely fun, because now you're living life. I'm going to show you some of the benefits. SVP, for example, the first thing you get to do when you hit SVP is you got to sign off on your stock options. They give you 5,000 shares of privately held stocks, because this company isn't public yet. You know, you're actually taking a look at this company before the commercials come out. So that's great to know something before the masses knows about it. Not only that, but your BMW that you got is paid for. They send you up to $800 to go towards that note. And there is a catch. It can be any color in the world. It just has to be silver. So do you mind going to the BMW lot, picking out anything, customizing it, whatever you want? It just has to be silver. Not only that, but they're going to give you up to $800 for it. Now, if you're like me, you might pick out something a little bit more flashy. You know, I have to pay the difference between $100